What's going on, everybody? I've been very excited to return to this day with you. It is day number 16 on repetitions and routine, and we are doing our 3 exercise day, taking it slow, but definitely building some heat. You need one heavy or whatever size you like kettlebell. I'm going to be using a 44-pound, about 20 kilogram kettlebell, or you can feel free to use a dumbbell. If you have not done this day yet, I would suggest that you go back to day 6 unless you're super comfortable with kettlebell swings and single leg deadlifts. All right, at the back of your mat, let's hinge forward, push your hips back, grab your elbows, and just bounce kind of up and down. Go ahead and grab through the core, lengthen through your back, feel those hamstrings lengthen. Keep your bounce. And then we're going to swing side to side, to the right and to the left. We're going to push into every set. And I am going to take quite a lot of mental time, mental space, and just take the time to focus and connect into the next set. We're in a downward facing dog now. Walk your feet out, walk your hands out, and then pedal through your feet. So if taking a long break between drives you crazy, then don't take the break. You can do jump squats or something else, but I would also really challenge you to do it once and see how it feels. I think that you can actually mentally connect much better to the body and what's going on through each and every set and rep, which is just actually such a fun, maybe not fun, but just such a huge benefit and bonus when you can really connect to the body, get out of your mind and get into the body. It's such an added bonus and benefit of your workout. Come to your hands and knees, nice big wide spread open fingertips, open your chest, pull your chest forward, and then exhale and round. Pull forward and then round. And then one more. And round. All right, let's flip over onto our backs. I'm going to take that time to get some movement and mobility through your upper back, your thoracic spine. So make sure that your body is leveled off on the ground. Push your low back into the ground by engaging into your transverse abdominis, those deep interior muscles of the core. Take both knees to the left and then back to the right. To the left and to the right. To the left and the right. And then back to the middle. Pull up your head and shoulders. Extend your right leg long. Tuck your left knee in. We'll just pull back and forth here. You can go whatever pace feels good for you. And then we're going to start off with our glute bridges and crunches. 10 of each, 3 rounds through. All right, set your feet on the ground. Relax your head onto the ground. And then you're going to go up into your glute bridge. Both feet on the ground, nothing too crazy. Just get those glutes ready because we are definitely going to be wanting to use those, especially in our kettlebell swings. Getting that pop and push. I hope that you figured out and developed how to build into the momentum. Here's 9 and 10 on those swings. And then we'll go into our crunches. Push that low back into the ground. Connect with what's going on. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. So there's also an aspect of taking long breaks that can actually facilitate more drive and intensity within your sets. So it's called rest-based training. Has a pretty good following out there. It was pretty big, I don't know, several years ago, but it's still definitely employed and in use. And it definitely is a big mental player. So they've found in research that when you can take a break and rest whenever you want, or if you know that a break and a long one, however long you want to take your break for, is coming, all right, back to your crunches, that you'll actually work harder within your sets. So it's actually been researched. It's actually been proven. I think something else that we forget is that we have control of our intensity. It actually has more to do with how we set up our form, how we ground, how we contract, how we control, as opposed to necessarily the weight that we're throwing around or even the workout that was written and constructed and delivered to us. 2 and 1. All right, one last set. Set in that core. You want to keep your pelvis held firm with those core muscles. 4, get your hip flexors open. 7. So here you have the opportunity to grip as deep as you want into those glutes. Okay, back to your crunches. Same here. You have the ability to decide how much self-flexion you build first, how much you can pull and contract those rectus abdominis muscles together. 4, 2, and 1. All right, let's flip it over. Take a quick child's pose, and then we're going to go straight into our squats. I'm going to do a goblet squat. Last time we hit up 4 rounds, but I took quite a lot of time explaining things and talking through form at the beginning, so I wouldn't be surprised if we can get a round or 2 more this time, but we'll see. I'm not putting a lot of expectations on it. I just want to set into every rep. Kind of my goal for today is super to set in and feel the body, notice what's going on. All right, here we go. Sit back and down. Pull your knees out toward your pinky toe side of the foot. There's 5. We're going all the way to 20. Feel those thighs wrap at the top. 10. Make sure the core holds strong. All right. 6. Here it is. 20. All right. Take a little second. Reach over those legs. Twist. Walk it out. My arms actually get worked from holding that kettlebell as well. All right, we're going to hit up our single leg deadlift. So remember, you can hold your bell with both hands or have 2 lighter weights that you can help balance off with. Or if your left leg's on the ground, your right hand holds the bell. Shoulders back and down. Find the 4 corners of your supporting leg. Bend slightly into your supporting knee. Flex your back leg. So what the back leg is doing is super important as well. Here's my 7. Lock the core. Make sure your back is really flat. And 10. All right. Square off your hips. Make sure the back is nice and flat. Here we go, second side. How are you digging in? What do you need to do to help support the balance? 4. If your balance isn't here yet, feel free to use a chair or a wall, something to help. 9, a lot of work on the hamstring and glute, on the pushing leg, but also feel those stabilizers all through the calves and the shins. All right, swings are next. We're gonna go back to 20. Sit into your low squat a second. Grab whatever feels good for you in your break. All right, here we go. Those swings, regardless of how heavy your bell is, always start like it's super heavy, and your first swing is from the ground, okay? Here we go. Locked into that core. Thrust through with those glutes. Ten. Stack your hips on top of the heels, making sure to not over push that pelvis. 17, 18, 20. Same thing to set it down, and you're there. Feels super good. Shake it out. Deep, deep isometric flexion first, and then extra work from there. Reach it over, whatever feels good for you. If you don't need little breaks, I know I keep saying it, find how to push that edge. If you don't have access to heavy weight, then you will go a little faster, so just do a few more reps. Connect to the body. 9. Here's 10. 18. Knees and toes line up. 20. Whew. Well done, well done. Maybe a down dog. Maybe walk it out. You know you're heavy enough in weight. You're getting the heart rate up with just weighted sets. All right. If you remember, start on your second side this time. Single leg deadlifts. Find a spot on the ground that's not moving. Don't rush these. Your body wants to get off that single side hinge fast because it burns. It's a lot of work, but you want to take your time, force the flexion into that balance. Line your knee and toe. Find all 4 corners of the foot. That may have been 10, but just in case. If you're feeling your low back there, chances are your hips are tipping. So focus your core and stay square, shoulders and hips, and the heel on the ground and the floor. Here we go. Second side. Flex in all the places you can. 8, drop that back hip. Lengthen the chest. 10. All right, let's take a low squat. We have swings next. All right, feel ready. Connect mentally. 2, 3, 4. Shoot those hips back. Make sure you're not overbending the knees. Tighten the belly all the time, but especially as you hinge forward. 15, 18, 19, 20. Nice job. Oh, feel strong. It's good. Good 2 sets. Should be getting in the rhythm. Think about what's coming. Think about how your body feels now. All right, here we go. Squats. Sit back and down. Connect to your breath. Connect to the muscles you want to feel or that you are feeling. Dig into those. 19, 20. Good job. Single leg deadlifts are next. All right, let's start back on that first leg. Get your set. 4 corners. Find on that foot. Dig in. Scan the body. How much can you bend into that supporting leg? Strengthen through the back kicking leg. 9 and 10. All right, let's go. 2, level off those hips. Lengthen, find space in the rib cage. 8. And 10. Really feel those developing outside glute, outside hamstring, and glute. All right, let's hit those swings. I cannot stand hairs touching my, being stuck to my sweaty skin. All right, grab core, ready, set. Connect. Pretend the bell is heavier than what you're actually swinging. Sixteen. 18. And done. Good work, good work. Enjoy the time. If your brain's going, I need to go, I need to go, I need to go, we need to rush in, then this is a very good training day for you, other even than weightlifting. Healthy, take time in transitions every once in a while. That is part of this set. All right, here we go. Goblet squats. See if you can tell you're pushing evenly out of those legs. Chest still up. 3 to go. And 1. Single leg deadlifts are next. Think about it. Set in, find your pelvis, lock the core, pack your back. Here we go. 2. Remember, it's not about touching the ground. That's not the goal. The goal is your hinge on that single side while being able to keep your back, your shoulders and hips as square as possible to the ground. 8, 9, and 10. Here we go. Eight, All right. I'm going to give my forearms a quick stretch. Bring it down. If you're going to join me, fingertips point back at your knees. Bend each arm kind of one at a time. And then pull your wrist back. Rotate your elbow up and down. Other side. All right. And my sweat cloth again. Swings. Finishing out that fourth round. I'm going to hit a fifth. If you're where you want to be, remember it's your day. You get to decide. Set your focus. What's our goal? What's your goal? Here we go. Ready, set, and swing. Grab through those hips. 9. 18, 19, 20. Whew. Doing good, doing good. I'll tell you what, I'll stay a different way our last round. Why not? Last set. I want to keep it good, solid, no falling apart. All right, let's go. 10, lifted chest. Stick those hips back. Feel the body. 9, 10. Feel what works, what's scrappy. Getting utilized each part of the move. All right, let's see. Give my leg a reach. We're using all the core flexion. 6-minute plank day. Our other days hit those planks, successive order. That's what you should be feeling here. That's going to build your sweat response. Whole core temperature is going to rise. All right, lock it in. Focus. Here we go. Level off those hips. So my lifted hip should not be hardly any higher than the hip of the leg that's on the ground. Shoulders drop as the back leg lifts. You've got to utilize the core to get all that to happen. 9, 10. Knee also lying with the toe. 3. Placing your hand on your low back also kind of help you know whether or not that hip is lifting. 7, 8. I'm going to do that one again. 9, 10. So if you're interested at all, you should look up, or you could look up kettlebell competitions, the things they do with these for minutes on end without setting them down. And they're super heavy. It's extremely inspiring and motivational. It shows you just what you're capable of. Even if you're not anywhere near, knowing that it's a possibility and an option for the human body is inspiring. You're only limited by your mind. Certain exercises, sure, limited by your body, old injuries, but you can do anything else. Here we go. Come on, really kick those hips in. 15. 19. 20. Whew. Good. Good, good, good. All right. Let's lie on our backs. We're going to start or finish the way we started. So put your arms out wide. Set your feet outside the hips or mat width. Drop both knees to the left. This time, put your left foot on top of your right knee. And then I want you to close your eyes and see how you feel. Just check in. Release. Go the other way. Put your right knee on top of the left. Right foot on top of the left knee, I'm sorry. Scan the body. Okay, rock back to the middle. Keep your left foot planted on the ground. See if you can grab your big toe with your 2 fingers and then wrap your thumb around. And if this is your hamstring stretch, that's your hamstring stretch. Lie the shoulder blades back and just try to kick that leg straight. It's okay if you don't. And then again, check into the body. Cross your ankle over the opposite knee and release your hands behind the thigh. Pull deep into the chest. I was listening to a podcast the other day. The author of Atomic Habits. You should check it out. I can't remember his name, but that's the book. Brene Brown was interviewing him, and he said that something to the effect of the biggest changes are made and the biggest habits are built when you start small. And then he told a story of a guy that would go to the gym every day for 5 minutes for a while. All right, drop your right foot on the ground. Put your 2 fingers around your left toe, thumb around those 2 fingers. And then he would slowly build on those 5 minutes. And it took a while, but over time he lost 100 pounds. That was his need, his measure, his goal. Yours could be completely different. But the concept and the idea is the same. He didn't do 2 a days. He didn't do 5 miles a day. He started with a small enough goal that he knew he could hit and manage. So I think that that's pretty telling and reinforcing of the fact, left knee over, or left ankle over the right knee, interlace your hands behind the right thigh. It's very telling that over and over research has shown you have to start small to build the reinforcement. How many times have you or people you known taken on a huge endeavor, huge diet, detox, counting calories, tracking your macros, and it's worked for a while, and then 8 out of 10 times, roll up, let's take that low squat again. After a while, things go back to the old ways. It's tough to sustain and maintain, so think back about how long you've been working on things, and if you just put in small amount of time every day and then add in slowly for whatever it could be. Maybe it's riding something, maybe it's running a marathon, maybe it's rolling into intermittent fasting, who knows what it might be, cooking more from home. Maybe you just start by cooking the rice from home. Everything else is still takeout. And then you slowly add in. But start small. That's what adds up over time. All right. Well, I enjoyed that one. I hope you did too. It cooked me. Slow, methodical, and focused. And we'll see you tomorrow.